Chelsea fans, a massive transfer bombshell has just landed. Blugo have tabled a bid for a £50 million Serie A star, and it's not Hugo Ekitike. This is Chelsea News TV, your home for all things Blues, and we're diving straight into this blockbuster story. We'll unpack why Enzo Maresca's chasing Lazio's Mario Gila, what it means for Chelsea's defense, and why this move could trump a mega money deal for Frankfurt's red-hot striker. Plus, we'll cover the Club World Cup kickoff and other transfer whispers swirling around Stamford Bridge. This is a game-changer for Chelsea's future, so strap in for the full breakdown. Let's start with the headline news. Chelsea have submitted a £30 million bid for Lazio's 24-year-old centre-back Mario Gila. Reports from Italy confirm the offer, but Lazio laughed it off, holding firm at a £50 million valuation. Why is this move so crucial? Maresca's eyeing a defensive overhaul as Chelsea gear up for their Champions League return next season. With Axel Disasi and Ben Chilwell likely heading for the exit, the Blues need steel at the back. Gila's the man they want, and here's why he could be a masterstroke. Gila's no ordinary defender. Last season, he missed just 6 Serie A games, anchoring Lazio's run to the Europa League quarterfinals. His stats are eye-popping: a 92% pass success rate, 55% duels won, only 6 points for possessions lost per game. When stacked against his peers, he's in the top 11% for passes attempted, top 7% for progressive passes, and top 13% for progressive carries. What does that mean? Gila's a ball-playing beast who loves driving forward, perfect for Maresca's possession-based system. Former Lazio sporting director Ecatike raved about him, calling him fast, intelligent, and destined to be among the world's top defenders. Real Madrid, his former club, might even want him back. That's the caliber of player we're talking about. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Why Gila over Hugo Ekitike? Chelsea have been heavily linked with the 22-year-old Eintracht Frankfurt striker, who's coming off a monster season. 22 goals, 12 assists across 48 games. He ranks in the top 6% for shot-creating actions, top 7% for total shots, and top 10% for assists among Europe's elite forwards. Frankfurt want £84 million, but Chelsea legend Florent Malouda warned it could climb past £100 million. That's a colossal gamble, especially when Chelsea's attack isn't the problem. Think about it, Nicolas Jackson's polarizing, sure, but he bagged 13 goals this season. Liam Delap, Chelsea's £30 million signing from Ipswich, has shades of Diego Costa and Didier Drogba. Marc Guiu's another young gun with bags of potential. 3 talented strikers already in the squad. Do the Blues really need to splash £84 million on Ecatike? Or is that money better spent shoring up a defense that leaked 59 goals last season, 43 in the Premier League alone? Maresca's betting on the latter, and Gila's £50 million price tag looks like a bargain by comparison. Let's pivot to another angle. Why is Maresca so laser-focused on defense? Chelsea's backline needs a reset. Disasi struggled for consistency, Chilwell's injury-prone. With the Champions League looming, Maresca can't afford to take risks. Gila's not the only target, either. Benfica's Tomas Araujo is on the radar, another young defender with huge upside. But Gila's the priority, and Chelsea's willingness to bid shows how serious they are. Lazio is playing hardball, but if Blugo meet that £50 million valuation, this deal could move fast. What do you think, Blues? Is Gila the answer to Chelsea's defensive woes, or should they go all in for Ecatike? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're loving this Chelsea transfer deep dive, a quick like would mean the world. Let's keep the conversation going. Now, let's zoom out and talk Club World Cup. Chelsea kick off their campaign tonight against Los Angeles FC at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Group D's no walk in the park, with Flamengo and Esperance Tunis waiting in the wings. The prize, a staggering $125 million for the winners. Maresca's not messing around. He's named a strong squad, including Liam Delap, who could make his debut. But there's drama off the pitch, too. New signing Kendry Paez was left out of the tournament squad, sparking tension with his camp. Chelsea made a U-turn, bringing him to America to train, but he won't play. Why the snub? It's a head-scratcher, especially when other youngsters like Dario Esugo and Mamadou Sarr made the cut. Paez is headed to Strasbourg on loan, where he'll look to follow André Santos' path to European stardom. Speaking of drama, let's touch on another transfer saga, Victor Osimhen. The Napoli striker, who scored 37 goals on loan at Galatasaray, is back on Chelsea's radar. 8 clubs, including Manchester United, Arsenal, and Real Madrid, are circling. Osimhen's desperate for Champions League football, which gives Chelsea an edge over United and AC Milan. Napoli's asking for £63 million, but Chelsea might swoop in August for a cut-price deal. Imagine Osimhen and Delap up top, lethal. But with Maresca prioritizing defense, is another striker realistic? That's the million-dollar question. Let's circle back to Gila. Why is he such a perfect fit? Maresca's system thrives on defenders who can build from the back. Gila's progressive passing and carrying stats scream elite ball-playing center back. Pair him with Levi Colwill or Wesley Fofana, and Chelsea's defense could be rock solid. Plus, at £50 million, he's a steal compared to Ecatike's inflated price tag. Maluta's right German clubs see Chelsea coming and jack up the price. Lazio's holding firm, but Chelsea's persistence could pay off. If this deal lands, it's a statement of intent from Maresca and Bluco. One more subplot before we wrap up. Chelsea's transfer business doesn't stop at Gila and Osimhen. Borussia Dortmund's Jamie Gittens is still a top target after a rejected bid. Maresca confirmed the Blues need a winger, with Jadon Sancho gone and only Noni Madueke, Pedro Neto, and Tyreek George as natural options. Gittens is desperate to join, and Joe Shields is driving the deal. Alejandro Garnacho's also on the list, but Gittens is the favorite. A new winger, a new defender. Chelsea's squad could look very different by September. So where does this leave us? Chelsea's transfer strategy is crystal clear. Strengthen the defense first, then add attacking flair. Gila's the priority, a £50 million rock who could transform Maresca's backline. Ecatike's tempting, but his price tag's a red flag. Osimhen's a wild card, and Gittens could light up the wings. With the Club World Cup underway and the transfer window heating up, it's an electric time to be a Chelsea fan. What's your take on this transfer frenzy? Should Chelsea splash the cash on Ecatike, or is Gila the smarter move? Let us know in the comments. That's all for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this Chelsea transfer breakdown, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell for daily updates. We're your go-to source for all things Blues, from transfer gossip to match analysis. What's next for Chelsea? Will Gila sign? Will Osimhen finally land at Stamford Bridge? We'll be here to cover every twist and turn. Until next time, keep the faith and up the goals.